What is up? What is up? Gang, 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 gang. Alright, maybe I shouldn't start like that. What is up? Here we are. I definitely just tried to film this video outside. That's why I'm still in my outside gear. And I'm keeping on my Crystal River hat. Because tomorrow's the Lunar New Year and I'm ready for springtime, bitch. I'm keeping on the hat. So I just went outside. Top of the morning to you. I just spent like an hour outside by the river, dancing, stretching, meditating, praying to God, spending time in nature, which I believe is the best church you could ever attend to. And they don't pass that damn bucket around so many times. It's free. It's free. It's forgiving. It's non-judgmental. And it's beautiful. So I'll probably post a short of me dancing by the river for context. Because I just want to like say what I just experienced. And it's nothing bad. It's just an experience. It's just a situation. But I want to talk about it. This is what happens. Right? So my last video, I talked about being assaulted by a cop and 9 years ago and feeling like I wanted to talk about it and bring it up and bring forth to it. And that got some attention and it kind of circled close to his orbit, I believe. And a lot of people are telling me to air him out, say his name, get justice. But what is justice for a woman who has been taken advantage of and abused by someone in power? What is justice? Because to me, all I really see happening is like me telling my story multiple times. And basically that's that. One, this happened 9 years ago. There's no proof of it. It was under the coercion of alcohol. So there's no proof. I didn't go get tested. I didn't do a kit or anything like that. I didn't tell anyone because, like I said, it was a cop. So who was I going to tell at the time? I was already let down by the justice system for protecting my ex-boyfriend who would beat me endlessly. So, yeah. So I kind of been just feeling these feelings. And today I was like, I need to get outside of myself. I need to shake this off. So I did what I do best. I went to the river. I put on some music and I danced. I felt joy. I felt peace. I felt happiness. I was able to let go. I took a lot of deep breaths. I felt good to feel so much joy after feeling so caught up in the pain of my past trauma and kind of the weight of the world, really. Because like what's happening with the elite kind of is what brought this up for me in my personal life. And maybe you can relate to that. Maybe things are happening in the world that maybe have brought up some of your past traumas and triggers. And how do you get through that? How do you cope through that? Do you drink? Do you numb it with drugs and alcohol? Do you get on pharmaceuticals? Do you get in bad relationships to try to like distract yourself? How do you cope with your traumas in this day and age? Like I said, for me, I go to the river. Grow through it. I want to grow through my pain. So I go to the river, I cry, I dance, I move, I feel it. And I do a lot of affirmations while I'm out there. I say, God, here I am. I extend myself to you. I am here as to be a service to you, to be a service to those around me. I ask you to lift this pain from my heart. Allow me understanding and grace to go through this with dignity and peace and calmness. Let me be steadfast in my faith. And let me walk with you within each breath. And when I do that, when I focus my mindset on that, it's a lot easier to let go of my pain and my trauma and my triggers. once I put God in the equation, I realized, oh, these things weren't here to hurt me. They're here to guide me. They're here to help me. They're here to shape me. Even the most intense and difficult things, scary things, can be the best guides. I might be a little intense because, like I said, it's been a morning. So I was out there feeling my things, and as I was doing it, as I was dancing, feeling it, shaking it off, an old biddy was walking her dog back and forth the parking lot. I'm standing on like the river shore. So like I'm close to the shoreline. She's in the parking lot walking her dog. There's a good distance between us. My back is to her. I'm just dancing. I'm giggling. I'm having a good time. I'm having my coffee. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just vibing. Completely sober. And this lady and her judgmental ass dog are just walking back and forth. And I feel her looking at me like I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm dancing with my back towards her, but like every once in a while, like I'll spin around to keep an eye on things. And I see her constantly staring at me like her phone's out. I knew she was judging me from the get-go, and that's okay. And years prior, when I was first starting this, there's no way I would have danced in front of somebody. If I knew somebody was close by, I'm not moving. You ain't catching me move. Especially as someone that loved to dance when I was drunk, it took me a long time to dance sober. A long time to dance sober. And an even longer time to dance sober in front of people, dude. I kind of still barely dance in front of my boyfriend who I freaking love. It's weird. Once, like, you do something hammered all the time, it's weird to adjust to doing it sober. And it's also weird to adjust to, like, not allowing the fear in, like, the fear of people criticizing you in. So I saw this old biddy walking her dog, and I could have stopped dancing, but instead, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Because maybe, hopefully, it inspires somebody. If not, keep judging me. Kick rocks. So whatever. I know she's silently judging me. Be gone. Another car comes in. I see 2 cars chit-chatting together. I don't think anything of it. And then like 5 minutes later, I hear through my headphones, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And it's a woman in her car. And she said, "The other woman was concerned about you. She said she doesn't know if you're okay. She doesn't know if you're okay. Maybe you're depressed." Lady, maybe I'm depressed? If that other lady that stopped you to talk about if I'm okay thought I was depressed, if she was a decent fucking woman, she would have came up to me and asked that herself. But instead, she sat there silently judging me and then pulled someone else into her orbit to try to also judge me. And then they want to cover it up and act like you're concerned about my well-being? Yeah, you need to sit with God on that. Lady, you need to sit with God on that one. So she came up to me and I said, "She thought I was depressed? Oh, I wish her well. This is how I cured my depression. I cured my depression by being out in nature, dancing and moving my body." I said, "Lady, you think this is depression? By the time I was 5 years old, I thought happiness only existed in movies. Okay? I know what depression is. If I was depressed, I wouldn't be standing out in the fucking cold, dancing and giggling by myself. You sick fucks want me to stay sick. You want me to stay depressed. You want me to stay in agony. And I won't do it anymore. And I'm here to help you. I don't want you to go through that anymore. And I don't want you to put down your fear of being judged by those miserable fucks. Your light is going to irritate so many people. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't it so beautiful to trigger ugliness in people by just being a beautiful, happy person? If my happiness, if my joy disrupts your negativity and your hate, right on, dude. Right on, dude. Yeah. And then that lady kept walking by. We kept having a little bit of a conversation, and I'll say it all with my chest. I'll say it all. you know? Like, I'm out here feeling through my feelings and you want to silently judge me and then act like you care? And she was like, do you go to church? I am in church. I'm outside in church right now, lady. You just interrupted me in my prayer. What the fuck? It's so fun. So then I stopped dancing. Because I was like, did these motherfuckers really just come over here and like put that on me? No, they didn't put anything on me because I'm not gonna take their bullshit and put it in my bag. But I did sit there for a moment and continue talking to God about it. I said, God, thank you for allowing me to be here at this time. Thank you for giving me the courage to keep dancing even when people are watching. Even when I'm being judged. Thank you for keeping me going. And I said that to that woman. I said, they crucified the perfect man. They crucified the perfect man. And you think I'm going to care? You think, wait, really? You think they crucified the perfect man. You think I'm going to care if you judge me? Look what they did to Jesus. All I'm saying is it feels good to feel good. And I spent a lot of my life not feeling good. So every day I'm going to work at keeping my peace, keeping my joy, keeping my dignity, keeping my strength my top priority. Because it ain't your top priority to make me happy. It's not your top priority to make sure I'm at peace. It's up to me. And I'm going to do that by making little mushrooms, dehydrating oranges, dancing in the woods. I did a Bob Ross painting. It feels good to feel good. I dropped my hot glue gun. We got a rushing nesting. Okay. Okay, layers. You're like an onion. There's layers. You need to get to the core to yourself. Get to the core. Who are you on the inside? Okay? Underneath all these masks, all these layers, who are you on the center? Do you even know who you are in the center? Do you? It took me a long time to realize who I am. And now I love her. And now I don't fear being judged because I got one life to live. And I don't know when I'm going to go out, to be honest with you. My mom died at 52 years old. Okay? I'm not, who knows? I might not be here for a long time. I might be here just for a good time. So I want to make it good while I'm here. But shout out. I'm going to be an old lady in my rocking chair watching my grandbabies one day. I'm going to live a long, healthy, abundant life because I choose that. I embrace that. You're allowed to make life what you want it to be. Make it fun. Make it lighthearted. Make it joyful. Spread love. Spread peace. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else. I'm not telling you got to do it for anybody else. Do it because it feels good for you. Honor your soul. Honor yourself. Follow your intuition. Trust your gut. Sit with yourself. Learn about the chakras. Learn about the universe. Learn about the spirit. Read some books again. Read a book. I don't know. Listen to an audible book. Listen to lectures. There's a lot of lectures on YouTube. Expand your mind. Grow a little bit. Evolve a little bit. Grow through it, babes. Grow through it. Shout out. I'm here for you. I love you. Thank you for being here for me. I really, really appreciate that. And if this message found you well, please like, subscribe, comment. Please enjoy today. Smile a little bit, dance a little bit. Just bop along to the song in the grocery store. Embrace it. Feel good wherever you are. And don't stop feeling good just because people are watching. Feel good even when they are watching. Shine on, loves. Shine on. Woo!